Pop. I'm ready. What's going on? How you doing? Good to see you. That's crazy. Yeah, you just stay focused. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A little deja vu in here.
No, right?
It's not every day you see your son play.
We're not leaving San Antonio without a win. You hear me? Let's go.
Have a great game, boss. Feeling you, MP.
Over here.
Hey, MP, what's up?
What's up?
Check out these free kicks that we're hooking you up with. On behalf of Nike, I'd just like to wish you good luck in your first NBA game. Not that you need it, of course. We're all real excited to see what you do out there.
Hey, MP, let's talk for a minute.
Getting me ready for this since I was 6 years old, so I'm ready.
Okay, so that's why they say what they say about you, huh? Can't miss. A legend at 19. The next GOAT.
Yep, keep going.
And he is the focus tonight. The entire NBA ready to watch this man, MP. After all of the talk, it's time for MP to take the floor. A chance to prove how great he can be. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's MP in at the small forward position. And Greg making his debut, MP coming from a long line of NBA players.
And Kevin, MP, the son of Prince, a longtime Clipper and Mav player. And don't forget his grandfather was Truck, another pro player who played back in the 80s. So MP, the latest member of the family to make his NBA debut.
That's probably one of the easiest assists Jones will have in his career.
Hey, Steve, when Zohan has the ball, he is pedal to the metal, and he full throttle. All gas and no break.
Kevin, he's a one-track mind with the ball in his hands. Get to the bucket is his mindset, and he's just as aggressive on the defensive side.
Here's Zohan after Luka Doncic's bucket. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And it's Zohan missing. To the inside. Here's Gafford. His shot misses. Good defense by Wembanyama. Jones against Doncic. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming, and he's prepared for it.
Outside Irving. And that one's good. MP. And you think about the hype and expectations surrounding MP. Greg, the shoe contract and endorsements lined up from day one.
And Kevin, Nike jumping at the chance to sign MP. Sky-high expectations for this young man.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Up top, Doncic, defended by Jones. Yep, it counts. Doncic has got his third basket of the night right there.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Vassell finds Wembanyama. And Irving pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 4. MP with a screen on Vassell. MP right side. MP with a screen on Jones. Pass to Irving. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside.
Dialing it in from deep. Irving is so confident from downtown.
Now the Spurs, Smitty, managed to end their 2023 season on a win, but last in the West. but with hope for the future.
You're right, Kevin. Tied for worst record in their conference. But everyone knew that team was rebuilding. And bingo, they got the #1 pick, Victor Wembanyama.
A rebound by Washington. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. This, of course, their first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Irving. Great showing for him last season. He put up about 27 points per game last season, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Here's Irving. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And there's the pass to Lively. And he gets the bucket. Lively's got 6.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Collins is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Jones. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Hardaway. Banked in off the glass. Hardaway has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Out to the right wing. Here's Branham. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Branham's got his second basket of the game.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Let's go across the court, and here's some more news on MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, from all accounts, the anticipation is huge as people get ready for MP to get started here tonight. Labeled as one of the most highly touted prospects to enter the NBA since LeBron. You can imagine the excitement and pressure he must be thinking about at this moment. Every great journey starts with a first step. We'll see MP's first step soon enough. Guys?
Yep, plenty of hype for sure. David, thank you. Mavericks leading by 20. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Collins finds Jones. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Yep, that one goes in there. And that's now 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Wembanyama outside. Johnson in the corner. Clock at 4. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Irving passes to Lively. To the middle. And MP with the basket on the assist from Hardaway. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Johnson gets the bucket.
I love Keldon Johnson's mindset. He is getting it done inside.
Mavericks leading by 23. To the paint. Here's MP. Johnson with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Irving against Jones. Wembanyama outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Releases from 15, and it's San Antonio with another.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Pass to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Ooh-wee, Kyrie. That pass takes poise, patience, and vision.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Dallas, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Dallas Mavericks. And you have to admire MP's confidence as a rookie.
Chip off the old blocks. Both his dad and his granddad had great belief in themselves. The difference with MP, he's one of the best prospects we've ever seen.
First game in the NBA, you're going to have some nerves, but now the opposition's feeling some nerves because they found a way.
Now let's go over that first half action. Things did not go according to plan for the Spurs.
Pretty simple. They're getting bullied on the boards. They want to come back. They got to knuckle up and buckle up and tuckle up.
Ooh, are you thinking serve up some elbow sandwiches?
I am.
I can tell you right now, that's my least favorite food. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Dante Exum.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Daniel Gafford is out there with Washington. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
Now, here's Doncic. Now, here's MP. 10 points for him. The offensive rebound, Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk we could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Jones against Doncic. Jones drives in. And it's Vassell in the corner. Johnson outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Moving the ball, finding Johnson where he likes it.
Dallas calls timeout. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Second, Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long. And it is hard to hold MP down. He just keeps coming at you. What a night.
The Spurs shooting reasonably well, 45%. Jones looking for an opening. It's Vassell on the wing. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. The Mavericks pull it in.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Tries the spin move. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Jones. Nice D from Doncic.
Shaky start to the half, going 1 for 4, still trying to find that groove.
Here's MP. That one, no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
So we've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on MP.
Thanks, Kev. The debut of MP tonight has turned into a festival of sorts. Celebrities have lined up to see the next big thing make its debut, and it's been the hot ticket. Of course, MP's father, Prince, will also be one of the familiar faces in the crowd. We'll see what kind of show MP puts on. Guys?
Yep, we've got family here. Hoop fans are excited for this game. Everything is in alignment. David, thanks. And here is Doncic after the three-pointer from Keldon Johnson. MP kicks to Gafford. Doncic against Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Another 3 for Dallas.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Jones. Nothing on the board. Here's Wembanyama. Can't cash in from close range. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Doncic passes to MP. Inside. Johnson with some nice D. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Vassell, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half, and the 3-ball is good. Doncic has got 15 points.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wembanyama. The 10-footer, and it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Wembanyama. He's got 10. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Kicks it out to MP. Back to Doncic. From about 19 feet. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Dallas, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right.
Deciding to change it up. San Antonio calls timeout.
Let's hear it once again, everybody, for your Spurs Hype Squad dance team.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. The forwards for them, Johnson and Sohan. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low. That's the San Antonio 5.
Putting in the work to find a high percentage shot. MP knows what he's doing.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Dallas has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Exum deciding where to go with it. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And here's Johnson outside. They get it back. Goes up again. And too long on the shot.
That's a good opportunity but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Hardaway. Down low. Here's MP. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Josh Green's checked in for Hardaway.
Number 8, Josh Green.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
To the paint, here's MP. The shot by Kleba, wide open. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Dallas.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And a team's depth is always a factor in games like this. And what a tremendous game. Maybe even a bit of a surprise to see the numbers for MP.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
On the wing, Johnson. Can they get it? And that comes off the assist by Jones.
A solid three-point shooter. Johnson makes the defense pay for giving him light.
To the inside. A nice shot by MP.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the...
Nice work, guys.
Thank y'all. Wow, listen.
Right here.
I do my best to get to everybody, but we're going to try to do this in an orderly fashion, all right? Why don't we start right over here?
Lisa Sims, Daily Horn. MP, you came into this league heralded as the best player of your generation, and you had a respectable game, but if someone was expecting an all-time performance, they might be disappointed. How do you feel about that?
I mean, you never want to disappoint the fans, but having some legendary first game doesn't really matter in the long run. It's not how you start, it's about how you finish, and I think I'm going to finish this season strong. I can promise you that. Thank you. Next question. Right over here.
Lina Becker, Sportbild monatlich. Wie fühlt es sich an, dein allererstes NBA-Spiel zu gewinnen mit Fans, die auf der ganzen Welt zuschauen?
Lena Becker, Sport Monthly. How does it feel to get your first win in an NBA game with fans watching all around the world?
Getting the win is huge. Hey, wherever fans of this team live, I want to make them happy because that's what it's all about. Gelling as a team, winning games, and giving the people who support you a reason to be proud. Danke, thank you. All right, we got time for one more. You, sir, in the back.
Damian Patterson, City Free Press. What does it mean to you to be a third-generation NBA player, following in the footsteps of your father Prince and grandfather Chuck?
Yeah, it means I have a target on my back. I had every advantage growing up, I know that. And I've got all the natural ability in the world thanks to my genetics. When you got both those things, people want to take you down a peg. But I thrive on that. It makes me better. Thank you. Next question. Right up front.
Parfait, merci. Béatrice Corbet, La Compétition. Votre maillot est le maillot le plus vendu en France en ce moment. Avez-vous un message pour vos fans français?
Beatrice Corbet, The Competition. Your jersey is the #1 selling jersey in France at the moment. Do you have any message for your French fans?
Man, love you guys. France is awesome. I went there to help promote my first shoe deal, and I fell in love with the country. I mean, there's so much beautiful history there, but it's also very modern and forward-thinking at the same time. I'd love to go back someday and spend some serious time there. Thank y'all. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see you. Thank y'all.
One more.
Proud of you, MP.
Hey, you should be. I'm about to do something special with the family name. No? Level it up.
You talk real big for somebody who just was crying as they dropped their Ninja Turtle in the toilet.
Pop, that was like 12 years ago. I'm a grown man now.
You can't even rent a car.
That's why I got you.
Uh-huh, and you're lucky that you do.
Hey, I appreciate it, Pop. You're here to keep me on track.
And you know what the goal is.
Greatness.
That's right. Oh, speaking of, you know who this guy is.
Yeah, what about him?
He just updated his all-time GOAT list. It says that you have a chance to make it to the top someday.
For real?
Mm-hmm. Take a look.
So with all this talk about MP being the best prospect since...
These are the kind of people you want on your side if they're going to call you the GOAT someday.
Oh, come on, Pop. Media doesn't matter. It's all about winning games.
Ah, you're wrong. You need to understand how these people see you. I wish I would have played the game when I was your age.
Look, all due respect, Pop, I'm not like you. I'm not going to make the same mistakes you...
That's how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job.
Boy, MP, he nice with it. You feel me?
Everybody wants overnight success, but that's just not how it works. Not in business, not in basketball. I'm just going to tell you, MP is going to be.
MP was solid. I don't know if I'm ready to crown him, but he's got some skills. I'm looking forward to playing him.
Congrats on the Nike deal. It's major.
Have a great game, man.
At the power forward position, 6 feet 7 inches.
Out of the gates, some guys tend to start strong, Grant. Others take a little time to warm up. Which group did you align with?
Yeah, good question, BA. You know, I always liked to start the season strong. And a lot of it goes into your preparation. What are you doing in the off-season? Are you ready when we get into training camp, the preseason? You know, all of that building to opening night and really establishing yourself within the team and also throughout the league right from the gates.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Claxton in at the center position. Pretty much everyone has high expectations for MP and how he'll do in the NBA. The weight of the world is on him.
And it's never easy for a young player to have such high expectations. But MP has the mental fortitude to not only handle it, but thrive with it. If anyone can live up to the hype, it's MP.
Now here's Irving. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Brooklyn with the ball, and Grant, the Mavericks this summer committing to their superstar tandem of Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic.
Yeah, BA, and the next step was surrounding them with the defensive floor spacing they'll need to compete. Overall, I like the moves they made, and we'll see how it all pans out come April.
4 on the clock. Thomas passes to Schroeder. Over Doncic. That one rolls around and rims out.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
To the inside. Gafford passes to MP. Back to Gafford. And there's a 3-second violation. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Schroeder passes to Claxton. Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Thomas. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Irving. Inside. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Nice D from Bridges.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Schroeder against Doncic. Bridges down low. Outside Johnson. Here's Thomas. The rebound by MP. And so MP will bring it up for the Mavericks. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Here's Schroeder. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Johnson on the wing. Fires from deep. Washington grabs the miss. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to MP. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Gafford. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Finding a solution to a problem. MP using the pick and roll to disrupt the defense and create quality looks.
Timeout called. Brooklyn outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
They never settled in defensively, and it cost them.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jones, he's checked in for Washington. MP comes in for Exum. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Doncic. Watford's checked in for Brooklyn. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Walker against Irving. For three, Bridges. Connects from downtown. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter.
This demonstrates how confident Bridges has become. Knows he has a green light to fire away.
Richard, you gotta love how Mikal Bridges rises to a challenge.
A very hungry player, but also selfless. Bridges hustles to be whatever you need him to be. And like you said, there's a lot to love about that.
Kyrie Irving out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's MP. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Lively in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Bridges. He's got 6. Count it.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
For Dallas, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Outside Jones. To the paint. Here's MP. Power move from MP.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 9. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Finney-Smith passes to Simmons. For 3, Bridges. The Mavericks pull it in.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Irving for 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Now here's Simmons. Watford the pass to Bridges. And he gets it to go. Bridges has got 10 points.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Pass to Lively. Down low. Here's MP. MP, a tough bucket inside.
Now look, it is hard to outwork MP. This man has drive, he has focus, and he has effort all the time.
Watford the pass to Bridges. And he converts the layup. He's got 12.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Jones with a screen on Bridges. To the middle. Outside for Irving. To the wing on the left. Just 4 to shoot. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Look at it last year. Here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Second, Luka Doncic.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers, and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
The Nets have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Schroeder passes to Thomas. Johnson for 3. Fires in the triple.
Look at the release from Johnson, getting that shot off before the defenders can close out.
Johnson against MP. Down low. Here's Washington. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but like the defense was waiting on him that time.
Schroeder passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Schroeder. Releases. Washington grabs a miss.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Left side, Irving. To the paint. Here's MP. Down low. MP drops it in.
And you have to admire the focus from MP, not allowing the D to overwhelm him there.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Irving. Thomas misses. And we finished off one half of play. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 11. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Brooklyn Nets. And right now, they have it going on. What's it like when everything is working out there, guys?
Feels amazing, Ernie, just dominating so effortlessly. Like when I squared off against Kenny.
Now, hold on a minute. That never happened. But yes, Ernie, I've also played in games with my...
And as for our matchup, what a tremendous first half it was for the Dallas Mavericks.
Their work that went into roster construction in the offseason, it's showing tonight. That bench is cooking.
So that's what I smell. I thought maybe Shaq had taken his shoes off. Thanks as always for watching.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So on the floor for Brooklyn, Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And Grant, players often looking to exaggerate contact. You like the new idea to call text for flopping?
You know, BA, it's even better than the fines they did in the past and posting it online. I mean, with the tech, now it's hurting you on the court. So if you ask me, it's long overdue.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Josh Green is becoming a key 3-and-D wing in Dallas. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki said, quote, he's a great defender already. He's athletic, he plays super, super hard, and now he added the three-pointer to his game. Obviously, that's one thing he needed to get better at. He puts in a lot of work. Brian?
Well, you can see it. It has absolutely paid off. Thanks, Allie. Bridges misses.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Gafford passes to MP. Gafford with a screen on Bridges. Back to Gafford. Got it. Gafford's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Thomas. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Johnson. Now here's Bridges. Fires the 3, and he's 6 for 12 after that one.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Here's Schroeder, following the score by Dallas. Bridges can't get that one to fall. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Schroeder. Washington passes to MP. Washington, a screen on Bridges. Back to Washington. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Schroeder against Doncic. Schroeder passes to Johnson. Back to Schroeder. Here's Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Johnson. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Washington's shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. It's an 18-point game.
2 minutes.
Pass to Thomas. Outside Johnson. The 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Irving's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP against Bridges. Here's Washington. Doncic up top. MP outside. Washington, a screen on Bridges. MP, the pass to Washington. Kicks it to Doncic. Clock at 2. Shoots over Schroeder. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Gafford. Doncic has got 6 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
Look, they stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more development this squad needs.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. Both teams deciding to change it up. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot-blocking teams. Brooklyn, number 1.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
A minute 6 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Up top, Walker, defended by Hardaway. Clock at 6. Walker against Hardaway. Walker's shot is off. For Dallas, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Doncic passes to MP. They set a pick. To the inside. Lively with the bucket. He's got 6.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Johnson to end the run. Counted from distance.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
Doncic against Johnson. Doncic outside. MP right side. Here's Lively. And he bangs it home with one hand.
That's on the defense there. When MP senses one of his guys is open, he hits him right away.
And so it's Dallas. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Watford. Johnson comes in for Finney-Smith. Thomas, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Schroeder in for Simmons. Schroeder finds Bridges. Here's Thomas. With a 9-footer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Tim Hardaway is out there with MP, and it's Kleba in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Nets on the break. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Just nobody stopping Bridges from finishing the break. He's just too much.
Pass to Irving. Inside, here's MP. Nice D from Bridges. The Nets have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Fires for 3. On target from range. Bridges has got 10 points in just the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Team putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Brooklyn has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Doncic against Schroeder. Pass to Bridges. And here's Johnson. Bridges with room to shoot. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Doncic finds MP. Kleba, screen on Johnson. MP, the pass to Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Mavericks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Kyrie Irving.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. That one's good for 2.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now here's Simmons. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard with the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size.
Green's checked in for Hardy. And the Nets also making a change. Bates Diop's checked in.
You hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
And MP throws it down.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Now here's Walker. From deep, here's Simmons. It's rebounded by Kleba. MP against Simmons. To the middle. Kicks it out to MP from behind the arc. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful
Nice team wins. Let's keep it going.